In this video, I'll break down 5 powerful effects that I use in my GoHighLevel websites to make them look modern. So for example, this carousel of images, and when you hover over it stops. Then you have the magnifying effect for certain sections of your website. Then you have gradient color titles, and also can be gradient backgrounds, and also animated icons, as you can see here, as well as this glass effect for the menu section. It's all documented and you will get this for free at the end of the video, no email required. And by the way, if you find this valuable, consider subscribing for more future videos like this. Okay, first on our agenda is this frosted glass effect, as you can see here. It's a see-through and it's blurred. When you scroll down, it's also sticky to the top. And again, everything is happening inside GoHighLevel. For me, it's called Gripping Digital white labeled version. We want to go to funnels and then click new funnel. There we're going to use templates, and we're going to look for the roofing, the one that I used in the example in the beginning. So roofing, it's going to be the second one over here, and we're going to click continue. Okay, funnel has been successfully created. Now we want to go back to our Word document and just follow instructions. So it says create one section, one row, and one column, and then navigation menu inside. So we're going to create a section like this, full width, and then add row, one column, and then type navigation menu. Now we want to click this up arrow so that it takes place at the top of the site. And we want to remove those buttons over here. So book service, contact, that's actually the whole thing. We can just remove that. Nice. Then we want to actually click inside the section, and then under general, sticky, we want to select second one, stick to top on scroll. So that basically allows us to see the menu even if we scroll down the page. Now we click inside this navigation menu and we want to add or remove certain sections. Also, the business name, you can leave it or you can remove it. And for their logo, as you can see here, we can click this icon and then upload our logo. As you can see, it looks terrible because the width and height pixels were set to 100, so we want to remove them completely. Let's see what happens. Now it's too big, right? Because that's the size of the actual image. So let's put height 40. And you can adjust those numbers to whatever you want as long as the proportions look nice. Okay, so far so good. We go back to the document and then copy and paste the code below into the CSS section. Go back and then open custom CSS. Paste. As you can see, the name of the effect is glass effect. So we're going to copy that word. We're going to save it. Then click inside the section and then open style, and then at the bottom you see custom class. This is where we want to type that word, that name of the effect. Okay, so the section is transparent, but the menu, navigation menu, has white background. So we go back, we click inside this navigation menu, and then we want to find the background color here, click inside, and then transparent. Let's save and preview again. Now it's working, as you can see. And you can adjust the section height to whatever you want. You can do it here. You click inside the section and then you adjust those to 10 pixels or 0 pixels, and again, save. So now we're done with our glass effect. Let's move on to the second effect. Okay, so we scroll down and as you can see, gradient background and gradient text. Let's start with the background. You want to use to find the gradients. You want to use this website, which is My Color Space, and it's completely free. You want to paste your colors in here. So for example, for us, it was like orange, and then the same, but maybe a little bit softer, and then you click generate. Okay, and then what you do is you copy the CSS code, background, image, all of this, and then go back to the Word document, and you want to paste it in here, the section which is highlighted in yellow. Now you want to copy this whole thing, go back to our CSS, custom CSS editor, space, and then now we paste our code. So this gradient one is the name of the effect, and we want to name our section or blocks or whatever background we want. We want to name that with this effect name as well. So save. For example, if it was this section, then we would just go here, custom class, and then you type it, done. And as you can see, our gradient has been applied. Also, you can change angle of the gradient to, for example, you can have it horizontal, diagonal, vertical, and you can also have 3 color gradients here as well. Okay, let's go back. Now, gradient text. Let's just use the same gradient that we used before, this one, copy, go back here and then paste it. Replace the highlighted section with this. And now we copy this whole section, paste it to our CSS editor. Okay, now it's going to be gradient text. That's the name of the effect. So we click save. And let's say we want to apply this gradient to this title. We go to the styles and then paste the word. done. So I did a couple of changes. I removed this gradient background and I added the gradient to only those two words, your home. I think it looks a little bit better. Okay, now we can move on to the third one, which is animated icons. You want to go to this first link, which is also, all of them are free here, by the way, flaticon.com, animated icons. So you click and you go there and you just type whatever you're looking for. So for example, if we go back to our website, it says expert team. So you want to type the word team. And you find the one that you like. For example, yeah, you can have this, you can have 3 hands. I decided to go with this one because they look like they're wearing a suit, like a construction outfit. So that's why I went for that one. So what you do is you just click on it and then you click download and then you download it as a GIF. And then you want to do the same for all icons that you want to have on your website. So save procedure, you want to type the word save. For the best quality, you want to type the word quality. We move on to the second step, which is we want to remove the background, because if we change the background for this section, if we don't change the section, you don't have to remove the background, right? But if the color is not white, then we obviously need to remove the background. And I just want to show you how it's done. So you click this link, go here, and then you upload and then you find the GIF. So for example, this one, team, open, and then download. As easy as that. Now, if you need to remove the background, use the second link. If you don't need to remove the background, you go to the third link and then you upload your GIF and then you click open and then you click upload. So this website, what it does, I mean, not website, but this link, this section of the website is that it can adjust the colors because again, there's nothing blue like this on our website. It's dark green, blue, and orange. We need those colors, right? So what you want is you want to adjust the hue and adjust the saturation and lightness. For example, if I do the hue for 30, it's not an exact science. You just have to kind of like play around until you find the right color. And then you click apply selected. Yeah. So that's what it's gonna look like. So what I usually do is I just minimize the page. So I see the preview and I play with the numbers at the same time. You basically want to play around with those numbers until you find the right one. Once you do, you just click this save and the GIF is going to be downloaded. Okay, let's go back to our website builder and replace those icons with our GIFs. Here we click on this image, general, and then until you see the image URL, you click this and then upload. And upload your GIFs. Done. So all of them are uploaded. For the first one, I'm going to go with the team. I'm going to double click and now we want to adjust the size. So what we do is we go width and height. You only want to adjust one of the two, not both. So you go 50. Okay, it's too small. Let's go 100. Now you see the margins at the top and the bottom are a little bit too much. So what you want to go is styles and then adjust those pixels. Okay, let's do the same for the 2 other ones. As you can see, all 3 animated icons are uploaded and this is how it looks. Okay, let's move on to the 4th effect, which is hover effect. Now add this to your CSS and then hover effect as a custom class to the image or section. So let's copy this whole thing, paste it in our custom CSS. And now we want to name our section with this hover effect. And let's say I want to have this section over here, like this rectangle, to have this animation. In that case, what I would go to styles, scroll down, custom class, paste it. And I would do the same for 2 other ones. Now, the amount of zoom in of this animation you can control in the custom CSS in here. You see 103, that's basically 3% zoom in, 3% scale. So if you want to have like a large magnification, you can put like 10%. Let's see what happens. Now it's super big, but I think it's overly animated. We want to be subtle. So I would leave it at 103. Okay, very subtle, looks elegant. Let's move on to the last but not least, carousel animation. And we just want to follow this list step by step. These brands that you see here in the carousel, I picked them randomly. Obviously, I'm not too familiar with the roofing industry, but depending on your industry and your client, you want to maybe put customer photos there. Maybe you want to put some certificates or awards or something that basically will improve your brand and credibility. How you do it is you go to your client's website and then download them, or you just download whatever PNGs to your computer, and then we want to normalize the size. And this is what I mean by normalizing the size. Again, this is Canva. We click custom size, and then we put, for example, 300 by 100, and then create new design. And then we upload our certificates, logos, clients, partners. That's what I did for myself, so that they look all the same, and it's not like one is like double the size of another when we upload them to our website builder in here. Anyway, once you do that, you go back to the list and then you add new section, add one column, and then you start uploading your images. So we click plus, we add full section, we click one column row, and then we add an element, which is image. So we select image, and as you can see, for some reason there are shadows. So we want to go to style, and then here, box shadow, we just want to remove them. Okay, there are no shadows anymore. Now, for the image, we want to upload whatever we prepared. So we go here, click upload, and then we want to upload first one, which is, for example, for us, it's going to be a bobcat. So it says find custom class in advanced image section and then type carousel. So we're going to copy this word, go here in the styles of the image. We scroll down until we see custom class and we type carousel and we press enter. Then duplicate this image at least 7 times. So we go back and we duplicate 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And we want to change the images. So we click here, scroll to general, and then upload our second one. If we go back, it says change column layout to horizontal. So we want to find this column, which is this one, and then the layout, it's going to be horizontal. Let's go back to the document. Then select the column row and go to advanced settings. Okay, so let's find it. This one is the section, this one is the row, and this one is the column. So we want to click on the row, which is blue. And then in the styles, we scroll down and we find CSS selector. And we copy this. And then as you can see, paste it in the code below. The yellow parts are here, and we want to replace them with what we copied previously. So paste and then paste. Now, finally, copy the updated code below in this document and paste it in the CSS. Okay, let's copy this whole thing. Go back, CSS, and then let's paste it. And save. Okay, beautiful. Now it's animated. Let's save and preview in the browser. Okay, we scroll down. Yep. Our carousel is there. And when we hover over, it stops. The size of those images, right? Because right now they're a little bit larger than in the example that I showed you in the beginning. Obviously, it's a little bit difficult to adjust the size while it's moving. So you want to go to the custom CSS and delete the last code. You kind of like want to copy and then paste it later. Here, as when it says HTML, and then copy until the end, Control X or Command X. So it removes it, but saves it, and then click save. Okay, now it's stopped. And then we want to adjust the size. So we want to go to general and then height, for example, 50. And then we want to do it for all of them. And then go back to custom CSS and paste whatever we deleted but copied previously. Command V or Control V, save. Now it's smaller and more elegant. So these were the 5 powerful hacks that help GoHighLevel websites look modern. If you want this document with all the instructions and CSS codes for free, then subscribe and leave a comment down below. I will then reply with a private link to the document. Also, I'm making GoHighLevel training videos like this every week, so make sure to ring that bell to be notified first. See you in the next one.